Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And he's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Mbappe. Spread out to the left, back into the middle, and into the grateful arms of the keeper. And he's straight offside. Bellingham. Great vision. Oh, super find. That is a brilliant interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Played back in. That's the keeper's ball. Bellingham. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Adams attempts a clearance. Lewandowski. Now it's Puskás. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And João Palhinha. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That has been slung wide. Bellingham. And now they can clear their lines. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he spark a counter here? João Palhinha. And it's Koundé. Played out towards the right wing. Bellingham. Bellingham with the delivery. Hazard. Now it's Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. He could be in here. And he's in on goal. Chance! Goal! Santos! And Santos take the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Olise. Out to the left it goes. And João Palhinha. That's a good ball out wide. Olise. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Now it's Bellingham. Turns and goes back. Nice big chance! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Bellingham. Olise picks it up out wide. And we have our very first corner. Santos have the chance to go the other way. That's an excellent interception. And it's been given away. And a goal kick. Over to the left. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Puskas. That has been cut short. Now it's Messi. Messi stood his ground strongly.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Tries to pass it through. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's half-time here. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Caros espectadores, o consumo de bebidas alcoólicas é apenas permitido nas zonas indicadas neste mapa. Muito obrigado pela vossa compreensão.
There's the start of the second half.
Benfica really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked at...
And the shot! Roberto Carlos. Now that looks a decent ball. And he was quick to react. Bellingham. Koundé cuts it out. Now it's Bellingham. Guardiola. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Mbappe! João Palhinha.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Bellingham. It's a promising position. He's cut it out. A probing pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. But that has not gone well. Benfica still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Neymar. In with the challenge. Bellingham with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Guardiola gets into a good position. Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bellingham. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Aimed beyond the defence. Neymar. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Now, who's going to be first to this? He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Benfica really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. Shoots! Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 87. Número 10.
Benfica choosing to make the first change. Santos are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Doku. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Back into the middle. Knocks it into space. Good read, needed to be. Has a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Koundé gets across to intercept that. Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Can he get on the end of this? That ball looks a good one. Now it's Neymar. He is through. He's having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Azar. Ambitious ball here. Neymar. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Tries to play it through. Cruyff providing an outlet on that. And the finish! It's in! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Benfica get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Good chance here! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And he's picked it up out wide. He has found the way through.
Santos really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Shot at goal! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, taken with style! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Neymar with the short one. And that will be the final act. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Puskás voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even. And
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Over to the left. Hazard. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. And he's managed to get free. A lot of space ahead of him. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And back to the goalkeeper. Well, there was a time when Hungary ruled world football, inspired by the mighty Magyars, a team that went 32 games. Lewandowski! Goal! Benfica! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18.
So changes already, that is a bit of a surprise.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
He's had a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Looking to go deep. That's an excellent interception. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Aimed beyond the defence. Faced a real chance! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost, no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser, and a chance! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
De Jong. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Pedri. Now it's Yamal, and the through ball, and he's in on shot at goal! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona take the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Played out wide, knocks it into space. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Now, looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Oh, that was close. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now it's Mbappe. This looks promising. Great vision. Mbappe, and the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Palinha gets it away. Hazard.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Adams. Now Costa Curta. Palinha. Cruyff. Bruno Fernandes. And he cuts out the supply. Robertson. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. And Rafinha. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Oh, super find. Shoots! He has done it! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he is...
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Benfica! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Benfica go into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Raul takes a shot! That's another chance! They've done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, outsmarting him this time. There's the whistle for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Se puede ver información sobre las líneas de autobuses que cuentan con una parada en las inmediaciones del estadio. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 4, el dorsal 15, El dorsal 8.
Benfica get the
será
second half
sustituido
started.
por el dorsal 5. El dorsal 6.
Adams pokes
el
it out
dorsal
wide.
41.
João Palhinha. And it's Azar. Good ball, good take. That is a brilliant interception. Rice. Rijkaard. Now, can they get him away? Oh, this looks sharp. Could move up a gear here. João Palhinha. Yamal. Rice. Di Lorenzo. Now that looks a decent ball. Robertson promptly onto that, and that is that. Rijkaard. Raul running with the ball, and that was nowhere near his best.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Played into the middle. Big header! No, not the best of headers.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Rice. Barcelona looking to pass their way through.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
João Palhinha. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Lewandowski touches it back. There's the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
It's their second corner of the game. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. He's in a great position here. Great chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Bruno Fernandes. Can he get on the end of this? Now the ball in. Cleared away. Here comes another. Can he finish? Sticks it away. Again, we are level. What a contest.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Cambio de jugadores.
Benfica can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Benfica! And they've got their lead back. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Benfica get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's tried one! He should have put that one away.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Now it's Rafinha. That's been cut out, well played. Adams is there to clear. Now it's Neves. João Palhinha. And this is Ibrahimovic. And the finish! He scores! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Picked out brilliantly. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now it's Yamal. Referee, decent chance! Adams gets it clear.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Tries to play it through.
Minutos de descuento.
Played in by Robertson. Cruyff. Threads one in. Out to the left it goes. Ah, that's a fine interception. And they've been given a corner. So, third corner of the game. Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Rice. 5 minutes to add. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He has a look up. And that's it. Benfica have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true to their style and turned this right on its head. This is a tremendous win.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I think we have another one here who's a member of the Catalan school of total football and the type of player that is very much their speciality.
He's having a hit! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
That's a little off target. Tries from distance. Di Lorenzo. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Di Lorenzo. He's in a great position here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Howson. And Gabriel. Denilson. Kukçu. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Beckenbauer. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bruno Fernandes climbs up big. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Mohamed Salah, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Still goalless at the moment. Camavinga. Manchester United finding their passes. Lewandowski showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mohamed Salah. And he's gone searching crossfield. And it's Kukçu. It's Camavinga. And it's Kukçu. Now it's Lopez. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Kukçu with a real chance here. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. Kukçu!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Akanji. And here's Mohamed Salah. Vitinha gets across to intercept that. Ibrahimovic. And this is Cruyff. That's a good ball out wide. He is through here. Cruyff. Hazard. And there's a searching pass. Mohamed Salah. Rafinha. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, that it. Lemon! He's pulled him up for that challenge. And that's going to be a booking. Bruno Fernandes is standing over. Bruno Fernandes!
Oh, for the keeper to get down to that was top class, but to actually stop himself from spilling it was exceptional. That's great goalkeeping.
Denilson. And it's Lopez. It's a really well-measured ball. Rafinha. Great chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Short changes him with that pass. Beckenbauer, a player of legendary status. João Palhinha. Beckenbauer. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Played back into the centre. And it's João Palhinha. And Azar. Turns back here, probably the best option. Di Lorenzo. Beckenbauer. And it's João Palhinha. Kukçu. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Fermin. Now that looks a decent ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And here's Van Basten. And here's Rafinha.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's been won straight back.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Denilson. Kukçu. Oh, Red, nice interception. And the first 45 minutes are up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. And we are up to the break.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Lewandowski. Fermin. To Denilson. And it's Van Basten. Now it's Rafinha. Cruyff. Bruno Fernandes. Played out to the right. Now it's Van Basten. Rafinha. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Lopez.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Up he goes! And he's done it!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one...
Oh, shooting chance! He scores! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
That's really well cleared. Mohamed Salah aimed beyond the defence. He's onside. Shot a goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Rafinha probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change. Costa Curta. Di Lorenzo. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're...
Shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Bruno Fernandes. To Hazard. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Hazard. And it's Kukçu. Kukçu really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target.
Decent chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Van Basten. Oh, delightful ball. Big chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número
So
9.
the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Número 10. Número 23. Hazard.
Quality ball.
Mudar os seus
It's an
lugares.
inviting looking ball that.
Número 18.
Now it's
Número
Cruyff.
20.
Bruno Fernandes
Número 11.
is onto this. And he shoots! Goal! Benfica! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
He's had a shot!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Diogo Costa gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Hazard goes on a run down the left wing. And he's on a charge. Hazard. Oh, that's fabulous. Very nicely done.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Olise. That ball looks a good one. Face to face with the keeper. Puskás. And the shot!
Benfica really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
He has found the way through. He's having a shot! He's scored! We thought it was over. It's all square once more.
Marcou para o Manchester
Lacking for
United.
neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Benfica can make their change now with a break in play. So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Messi. 5 minutes to add. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shapes to shoot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
And it's made its way to him. Real chance! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And that will be the final act. Benfica can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.